Hello everyone, I'm really excited to announce the release of new firmware updates for our Daedalus-series of pedals. This update includes a wide range of improvements across the lineup, as well as a completely updated, fully integrated web editor. So, let's dive in and take a look at what's new. Let's start with the editor itself. You can still use the editor as a one-way controller via the MIDI TRS port. When connected this way, it behaves exactly as before. You can send commands to the pedal, but the pedal can't send any information back to the computer. Where things really get interesting though, is when you connect the pedal via USB. USB enables full two-way communication between the pedal and the editor. That means any changes you make on the pedal are reflected instantly in the editor. On top of that, the editor unlocks a number of new, previously hidden parameters. These are editor-only controls, and they're different for each pedal, giving you deeper access and more fine-grained control than ever before. Now, let's take a look at what's new for each pedal. Swirls has received several updates since its original release back in September, but the most significant improvement is the addition of a fully analog dry-through signal path. What this means is that the dry signal no longer passes through the digital processing path at all. Instead, it remains entirely analog and is mixed at the output states by the audio codec inside the pedal. The big advantage here is zero latency on the dry signal. If you're sensitive to latency, this can be a noticeable and very welcome improvement. We've also reworked the compressor quite extensively, based on feedback from reviewers. I'd like to specifically thank Michael Nielsen for the excellent feedback he shared with us. Some of these improvements were introduced in earlier updates, so you may be using some of these features already. Most of these features can be enabled or disabled individually in the additional settings section of the editor, so you can experiment and dial things in exactly the way you like. Next up is Amverb, which has also received a substantial update. Here we focus on improving gain staging throughout the pedal. In certain situations, the previous behavior could feel a bit unintuitive, especially when working with units that operate on lower signal levels. Amverb is based on a mid-1980s digital device, and it is beholden to the technology of that era. We've made a dedicated video that goes deeper into this topic. You'll find a link to that in the description below. But the short version is this. With the new firmware, Amverb is significantly more flexible when handling different signal levels. It's now easier to dial in the right signal level while avoiding excessive noise in most setups. Finally, 3-bit fuzz has received a major overhaul. The goal here was to reduce some of the fizzy high-end character and bring out a thicker, fuller mid-range. To achieve this, we've added an overdrive stage earlier in the signal chain, which compresses and soft clips the signal before it enters the 3-bit crossing stages. The result is a more solid, punchy tone that leans closer towards classic rock and roll territory, while still retaining the pedal's unique character. But of course, this feature can be turned on and off using the additional settings dialog in the editor, so if you prefer the original tone, it's still there with the click of a button. The new firmware versions are available now. Head over to our website, click on your pedal, and you'll find a dedicated firmware page with download links and step-by-step instructions on how to apply the update. I hope you like the new updates, and thank you so much for watching.